Hey guys, it's Daniel. I am from the NOS 130 class, and I was actually just going to show you how to turn on or off your Windows updates, and then I'm actually going to go in and show you how to update drivers that are currently on your computer. So the first thing, just to get started, I'm on the desktop of my Windows 7 screen, and then if you go down here to your Start menu, I'm going to show you how to get to your Windows update. So if you go into All Programs, right up here at the top of your list, generally it's a Windows thing, so it's going to be right up here. You just click on Windows Update, and that brings up your Windows Update. So as you can see, I've got quite a few updates that need to be installed on this computer. However, just to show you how to change your settings, you go right over here to the Change Your Settings in your left-hand panel, and then it brings you to this screen. So then on this screen, it says you can choose how Windows can install updates. So I currently have mine set up to automatically install them. But in your drop-down, you have a couple options, and there's an option to download the updates, but to let you choose which updates you can download. And then there's one that says check for updates, but let me choose whether to download them or not. Or you can always set it up to never check it for you. I would not recommend that you select to never check for them, because when you do that, you're missing out on the patches and the software updates and any security flaws that were in your program when you first got your computer that the company found and has now fixed. So I'm going to leave this to automatically install them for me. Here you can set it up to however you want to do it. You have the option of doing it every day, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so forth. You can also set the time in which you want the system to check when your computer is on. Mine's set to 3 a.m. I guess that's the standard because in all honesty, I didn't change that. So then down below, you've got the recommended. You can check it if you want to receive updates about recommended updates. And then you can select who you want to install the updates. Microsoft updates, you're basically giving permission to Microsoft to install their software updates to your computer. And then you do have software notifications down below that says show me detailed notifications when new Microsoft software is available. So it'll pretty much, when you're connected to a network, it'll pop up in a little bubble down here in your taskbar, and it'll show you or let you know that you have updates that are available and give you details on it. So I canceled out of that, and then here I have all of the updates that are currently needed to be installed on my computer. However, just so that I can show you, you can always check for updates as well. So right over here in your left-hand pane again, right up at the very top link, it says check for updates. So if you click on that, it'll automatically check for updates. I obviously had 22 or some odd number of updates. So while I'm checking on that, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to update your devices or your drivers on your devices. So I'm going to minimize this. We'll come back to it later while that's checking. So if you go down to your Start menu, everything is in the Start menu in Windows 7. You go right over here to your Control Panel. So on your Control Panel, it brings up your computer settings dialog. And then right over here, you've got the hardware and sound link. If you click on that link, you'll notice you get all of the devices, the display, sound, power options. Right up here in the very top section, you've got devices and printers. You're going to go right over here to Device Manager. You have to be logged in as an administrator in order to do this. You see the little, kind of the security shield right over here. That means that you have to be in administrative mode in order for that to function to operate. So right over here are all of the devices that I have installed on my computer. And it looks like I've got one that's got an error on it. So I'm going to just click on that one. It may not work, but if it does, awesome. So if you do a right click on whatever device you want to try and update, it'll bring up your menu, and you just hit Update Driver Software. So then here it gives you the dialog that says, how do you want to search for this driver? So you can search it automatically, or you can browse your computer. Doing it automatically will actually search your computer and the internet for the latest software driver. So I'm going to go on ahead and click the automatic and see if it'll find anything online, because I honestly don't know what the base system device is, but it says it was unable to install. So sometimes they error out and there's nothing that you can do on your computer. However, you may have the option of, after figuring out what that device is, you may be able to go online and download it yourself. So I'm going to actually have to do some research on what this base system device is and see if I can find a driver for it. But you can also go to your mice and other pointing devices. This is the mouse that I have right now. I'm going to see if I can update the device driver for that. Probably not, but just so you can kind of get a feel for it. It's here. I'm searching the internet. It said the best driver software for your device is already installed, so there's no need for me to update it. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. Updating your drivers, it's all the same. So you just click on the little down arrow and then select your device by right-clicking on it and bringing up your little menu, and then updating your device software. So I'm going to exit out of here, and I'm going to exit out of my control panel, and I'm going to go back to my Windows updates. So it searched the internet to see if there were any more critical updates. It didn't find any. The only thing that I have are the 22 important updates that I started with. Other than that, that's all I've got for today. I will tune in soon and probably record another video. Have a great night, guys.